I'd like to show you a totally different way to look at your roof. What if it was possible to make your roof last decades, 20 years, 30 years, or even longer? It's actually easy when you know how. But first, you have to know what causes your roof to wear out. Then you will know what measures you need to take to make it last. So, why do roofs wear out? There's four main reasons: ultraviolet light, heat, expansion and contraction, and maintenance neglect. As soon as the roof is installed, the sun begins to deteriorate the material. Every single day, even cool and cloudy days, the ultraviolet rays from the sun damage and break down the roof. Cracks in this asphalt show how the ultraviolet radiation breaks down the hydrocarbon molecules that most roofs are made of. Molecular breakdown by the sun dries out the oils in the roof. The roofing material becomes dry and brittle. Eventually, it loses its waterproofing qualities. Heat accelerates the breakdown process. The damage done from the ultraviolet rays is greatly speeded up when the weather is hot. A typical cap sheet roof gets up to 160 degrees on a hot summer day when the air temperature is 90. Over time, the roof loses flexibility and becomes weak. The roof expands and contracts every day. This is referred to as thermal shock. The sun's heat makes the roof stretch out in the day. At night, the evening cools the roof, causing it to contract. Flashings and drains are typically metal. They expand and cool much quicker than the roof membrane. Over time, the tremendous strain causes metal drains and flashings to pull away from the roof assembly at these critical areas. In this picture, in the foreground, we see the roof buckling. Near the skylight, the roof is pulling away. When a roof is not maintained properly, great damage will occur, causing the lifespan of the roof to be reduced. This drain has been patched many times. Quick patches without a plan do not get permanently fixed. Quite often, rooftop equipment is installed improperly. When it is installed, it should be done in a way to prevent leaks in the future. This cooling unit will leak because the unit was attached by bolting the base directly to the roof. Improperly installed equipment is the source of many leaks. Not only do they leak, but left alone, over time, they will damage the roof and the underlying roof deck. Another way to neglect your roof is by performing quick, low-quality repairs. This roof is a perfect example of why repairs made in a hurry do not last very long. A plan for proper repairs is definitely needed. One of the problems with neglecting your roof is what can happen, especially around the drains. They can get plugged. This drain here is, you can see it's plugged up by a bunch of roofing debris or leaves, and when I removed the debris, you can see there's a tennis ball blocking the actual drain pipe. If you look at these two drains, it looks like the one on the left has a palm tree growing out of it. And the drain here on the right, there's a lot of ponding water. And one thing about ponding water, it wears out your roof a lot quicker. But even that is not the worst thing that can happen with a plugged up drain. This roof is a whisker away from the worst thing that can happen from a plugged up drain. Plugged up drains can cause roof cave-ins. The water on this roof is 14 inches deep at the drain. A 10 foot by 10 foot area that is only 1 inch deep weighs 520 pounds. Imagine the load that this roof is supporting. So, how can you save your roof? How can you make it last decades? You can make your roof last a lot longer by following 3 basic steps. 1. Start a roof maintenance schedule. 2. Take a proactive approach to roof repairs. And 3. Apply reinforced coatings periodically. By starting a basic roof maintenance schedule, you'll be way ahead of the game. You inspect your roof twice a year. Clean off debris and note the overall condition of the roof. And you can make recommendations for specific action needed for any areas that need work. Taking a proactive approach to roof repairs will significantly extend your roof life. Basic repairs like this drain. Roofs don't wear out all at once. They wear out slowly over time. So when you see a problem and you take care of potential problems before they become major leaks, it'll make your roof last a lot longer. Coatings will slow down the aging process of your roof. Reinforced emulsion coatings allows your roof to last decades. It keeps your roof young. White acrylic coatings block 100% of the ultraviolet light. This means it blocks the harmful effects of the sun. It also reduces cooling expense for your building. Now you might want to know how this worked out in real life. I wanted to show you some examples of some roofs that we've done over the years and what has happened to them. 21 years ago, we worked at KTLA Studios, and their roofs were already pretty far gone. And we had to install the reinforced maintenance coatings 21 years ago. The picture on the left shows the roof before, and you can see major deterioration. And 21 years later, this picture on the right is the same shot. You can see how the roof looks. This roof had an aluminum coating on top. It wasn't painted white. And you might notice it looks like it's worn out in the spot where I have the arrows pointing. The roof is not worn out there. Those are walking pads that are actually wearing out, and the roof still holding up pretty good. This is another shot of that same roof, Stage 9 at QTLA. And I've got a shot from before. And really, this roof was so weak and deteriorated, it was really crumbly. Just to touch it, it would just crumble. And the picture on the right shows the roof. It's 21 years later, and if you notice, there's not even any patches in this roof. This is the same stage. It's at a lower angle. This is on the south side of the roof. If you look at the picture on the left, you'll see how what terrible condition the roof was in the foreground. Lots of patches. The roof was very weak. And if you follow that blue arrow, it's pointing to the area that we were installing the maintenance system on this particular roof. Now, on the picture on the right shows the same shot, and it's 21 years later. And if you notice in the middle, there's an arrow going from the left to the right. There's an air conditioner that you can see on the left that is not in the picture on the right. That was removed about 10 years ago. And if you look at the walking pads, those are totally worn out, but the roof itself has held up. It's 21 years, and all we did to this roof was go up once a year, inspect it, and we didn't even put any coatings on it, and this roof has held up quite well over that period of time. This is another stage that we did at the same time that we did Stage 9. This is Stage 6. And the roof on the left, it shows what the roof looked like before we reconditioned the roof. And then on the right-hand side, you can see 21 years later how well it's held up. And then again, nothing else was done to this roof. Just go up and check it once a year, and that's basically it. This is Stage 7 and 8 at KTLA. And this little building here, believe it or not, this is where they do their broadcasting from. That's the building you're looking at right in front of you. And same thing, this roof was very worn out, very tired. We put a maintenance system on it. Just went up, checked the roof occasionally, and you can see there's no patches. And if you look in the background, you might notice that the building across the street, they actually tore it down and replaced it with a new building. But this roof has held up just like the others for 21 years. This is St. Charles. The church was built in 1959. The flat section of the roof is 53 years old. The reason I'm highlighting this building is because my dad put on the original roof back in 1959. This is a portion of the roof in the back that just has reinforced maintenance coatings on it. This is the original roof. About 13 years after the building was built in 1972, the roof was already worn out, and they were going to put a new roof on, and they decided to put on a maintenance system similar to what we do. They put it on, and that lasted for 28 years. And then in the year 2000, we looked at the roof, and it really wasn't in that bad a condition, but we put another maintenance system on the roof in the year 2000. And these photos here that I'm taking are August the 3rd of 2012, and you can see the roof is 12 years old, and it's hardly worn out at all. It's still in very, very good condition. If you look at the picture on the left, you can see where the red arrow is pointing to. About 5 years ago, they added some electrical lines. They put this conduit on the roof, and they cut a hole in a few places. And this right here is pointing out a patch that we did over where they added the conduit line. And you can see it almost looks the same as the roof. You can hardly tell there was any damage at all. And the picture on the right, if you take a close look, there's a wire screen around a drain there. And the screen is to block any debris going through there. We get up once a year and clean it off. But what I wanted you to notice was, if you look closely at the drain, this is 12 years old. There's not even a crack. It's in very, very good condition. The last set of roofs that I want to show you are some storage silos at Mitsubishi Cement Mine. The reason I am showing you this is because the conditions on this roof are tougher than anything you will encounter on your roof. There are a lot of penetrations on this roof. If you look at the picture on the left, you will see the roof before we started. The picture on the right is the finished roof. Cement has an alkali in it that is harsh on skin and extremely harsh on roofing material. As you can see in these pictures, there is a lot of cement debris on these silo roofs. The roof that is going to be installed on here has to be able to stand up to a lot of abuse. Finished cement is a very fine powder. They move it using negative and positive pressure. In other words, they have these big pipes and they suck it and blow it from silo to silo. This means that when it rains, the negative pressure is actually trying to suck water into the silo storage area. If water does get in, it turns the cement into big rocks and boulders, plugging up the operation. The positive pressure sometimes causes blowouts, leaving a big mess on the roof, as you can see here. The harshness of the cement tries to eat its way through the roofing material. These pictures show the roofs that we did on the silos over 10 years ago. They look great. And after 10 years, they don't have any leaks. We go out once a year, take a look at the roofs, and inspect them. But as you can imagine, they don't look anything like this now. There is cement all over them. But that is the point. The harshness of the cement still hasn't damaged the maintenance system we installed after all these years, 10 years ago. Now imagine, if the maintenance system can hold up to conditions like this, it will surely be able to hold up for a long period of time on your roof. We've shown you why roofs wear out and what you can do to make your roofs last a long, long time. Why don't you let us create a plan to maintain your roof forever? And when you do, you'll receive the following benefits. 1, you won't have to worry about the condition of your roof. 2, all repairs will be made in a manner to maintain your roof forever. 3, fewer slip and fall accidents from roof leaks. 4, fewer leaks mean less damage to merchandise. 5, reflective coatings will save on cooling expense. And 6, the white coating will block 100% of the damaging ultraviolet rays from the sun. We're Century Roofing 3 generations. Our phone number is 800-244-8286. And if you go to our website at thecenturyroofing.com, you can get a lot more information and look at some other jobs that we've done and see comments from other people that we've done work for. Thanks a lot.